This is Co-op Chronicles, episode 50, babe.
50. 50. That's 50. Half of 100.
Welcome back to Co-op Chronicles. As always, I am PintsizedGeisha, and I have Blacklabel,
Hello.
who has been drinking, and Azzilee.
Hello.
And today's episode is
Episode 50 on console wars. We're talking about
Console
PlayStation
Wars.
versus Xbox.
Yes. And I say that he's been drinking only because he's going to be a little wild.
Silly.
A little silly, a little wild, a little loud, a little everything in between.
Oh, that one looks good. Do you have more of that one?
Yes, downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Go get one.
Go get one.
That one looks good. I've never had
Black Currant.
Oh, sorry. I'll put it back.
Elysian.
Look at him.
Episode 50, guys.
Look at him.
Yep. Cute cat.
My little baby.
Yep, we're going to be talking about the console wars. PlayStation versus Xbox. Today's episode 50, like I've been saying, very awesome. I didn't think we would, honestly, because we picked this up as a hobby, and I didn't think we'd keep doing it, but it's fun. Gives us something to do, and honestly, it's crazy. With all the debates, horror, video games, paranormal, true crime stuff that we've been talking about. I'm surprised that, we are where we are. But let's get into it, shall we? Since we're on episode 50, I wanted to ask you guys a couple questions. What's been your guys' favorite episode that we recorded so far?
The Bloodborne one.
Okay, technically that wasn't a Bloodborne episode. It was, what was it?
Eldritch
Eldritch
Horror.
Horror.
Eldritch Horror that became Bloodborne. What about you?
The one where I could talk about aliens.
What was that again?
Conspiracy
Conspiracy theories.
Oh, okay. You talked about aliens in the Mary Celeste
I
one,
talk
too.
about the aliens whenever I get a chance.
Honestly, I like it when we have guests over. Those are always the fun ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's the one, I guess, fail that you guys remember that we did? Do you guys remember any fails?
The one where I didn't know anything about it, and I was just in the background like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
That
whole
one's not
episode.
a fail. It's just not our strong.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like when you have opinions.
Yeah. What's one thing about podcasting that surprised you guys so far?
How you limit us to an hour.
I mean, technically, the algorithm says don't go more than an hour. They like listening to episodes around 50 to 60 minutes, but don't go past
I
that.
know. It's just so fun talking with you guys.
What's your guys' favorite gaming memory that we've done on here?
I don't know. I don't remember all our episodes.
How do you have the best memory I know of and then not remember?
Co-op Chronicles fake fan.
Because we do a lot of things. I don't know. My memory is all about information I deem useful.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we haven't really talked about a lot of gaming topics, I feel like. Well,
We talked about a
the gaming
lot.
topics we talk about are like general and not like specific games.
Yeah.
Well, I
or-
don't like doing that though.
Yeah.
Like,
I understand why, but that's why it's like
There's so many people that do that.
can't think about it.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, whatever. Let's get into it. All right. So again, before we get into choosing sides, PlayStation, Xbox, what are the console wars? Do you guys have your own take on what a console war is? Do you know what it is about it?
Yeah.
I think so. So my take on a console war is what has more power, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which one's beefier?
Mm-hmm.
Which one has better immersion games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which one has better like exclusives to that console, right?
Yeah.
Exclusive to that console. And just overall equipment and
Oh, it's too bright.
No.
no, I think it's fine.
I just the sun is shining on my face.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, and that's all. Like just which one's beefier? Which one has more power?
Better hardware.
Yeah, better hardware. Which one is user friendly? Which one has more, or excuse me, better exclusive for that console? Right?
Yeah.
That's just limited to that console. And which one has immersion capabilities? Like which one can really get you into your experience?
Yeah. What about
And
you?
I only deem this off of video games, not like off of like, oh, I can watch Netflix on mine. I can watch Twitch on mine. No, I don't care. It's only about the gaming aspect of it.
Yes.
Not all the I can listen to Spotify on mine. I don't care.
Yeah.
We're talking about gaming immersion.
Okay.
No, don't leave.
What about you, Az? What do you think about it?
The same, but I also think about it in like just the games aspect. I think that's what really sells me on a console.
Yeah.
Do you have games that I want to play?
Gotcha. I think about hardware, but it's more personal for me. It's an identity. You're a little PlayStation exclusive person. I'm over here slaying online, Xbox Live.
Right, but I do want to say
It's also not about graphics. It's about loyalty.
no. See, I think console war is all about factual. It's not about anything emotional. Oh, this was
That's
my
what
first
it is.
console that I
but what
played
if
on.
Bloodborne wasn't on PlayStation? What
Yeah,
if
what
it
if it
was
was on Xbox? Yeah.
It still wouldn't matter to me. It's all about like logistics.
So
you
you
would
would
still
pick
choose
you would pick
PlayStation?
I would still
PlayStation over
choose
Xbox
PlayStation. Yes.
if Bloodborne was on it
yes.
Wasn't on it.
Or if Bloodborne wasn't on it.
and
to
on
me,
Xbox.
Yes. To me, it's about the hardware and not about opinions or personal opinions or memories or anything like that. It's just solely about the
Okay.
factual beefiness of it.
Gotcha.
And the type that it can deliver and what it can deliver.
Okay. All right. Well, let me break down some talking points on this part about the console wars. Okay. So early Xbox Live players, they used to call themselves the Xbox soldiers, while PlayStation Nation pushed back hard with like the PS2 loyalty type thing. There was like a internet culture which fueled the fire, which was like a YouTube meme exploding about the viral 2013 PS4 how to share games dunk video on Xbox. And then Sony's ads, they literally said, live in your own world, play in ours. And then Microsoft countered, jump in. So there was it was an actual like war between the two. So when did you guys first feel the loyalty oozing out of your veins for that console?
The Halo series.
The Halo series?
That's probably the only reason I will be loyal to Xbox for eternity, because I love the Halo series.
Yes, that's a
And
good.
they're the only ones you can play it on.
Yeah. Geisha?
I don't know. I just don't have any games on Xbox that I'm like want to play.
I know, but when did you first feel the loyal?
I don't think I'm
to the console?
completely loyal to either or. Like I'm totally fine with Xbox, but I just like. I guess it's okay. So I guess to answer your question, it's when PlayStation rolled out exclusives. Like the really big banger exclusive, Bloodborne, Spider-Man, God of Wars,
Yeah.
Zero Dark Horizon, or whatever it's called. That is when maybe I started to get loyal to
Gotcha.
PlayStation.
Okay. That's a good answer. I mean, honestly, Final Fantasy VII, because I first had a PlayStation, pulled me into, obviously, PlayStation. And then Mom and Dad bought me an Xbox when Halo came out. And Halo pulled me to, like, FPS games. So Xbox was, like, FPS. PlayStation was, like, immersion, like, solo player games. So it's hard to pick. But, I mean, obviously, I play Xbox a lot. That's all I have. But yeah, let's talk about the early rivalry. Okay, so flashback 2001, the dawn of true modern console wars. Sony had already crushed it with PlayStation 1, and they were riding high on the PlayStation 2 insane popularity. And then out of nowhere, Microsoft dropped Xbox. It was bigger. It was bulkier. It was more, I guess, how can you say it? It was less Japanese influenced. You know, it was like an American thing.
Oh my bejesus.
What?
Look at all this hair on me.
Oh my gosh. So, talking point. Xbox wasn't supposed to succeed, FYI. But Halo made it better. Halo Combat evolved LAN parties. It made basically the Xbox super crazy. Like LAN party phenomenon. I remember being at the stores waiting in line after dark when it was okay to do stuff like that. PlayStation 2 although dominated globally, but Xbox carved the US foothold. By 2003, PlayStation 2 had already sold 60 million units. Xbox barely cracked 10 million. But in the US, Xbox was like mainly where it was strong. Early Xbox exclusives versus PlayStation exclusives shaped gamers' identities. So like PlayStation had Final Fantasy, Metal Gear Solid, Devil May Cry, although Xbox had Halo, Fable, Ninja Gaiden. So, I mean, those are some crazy exclusives from both consoles. So, what was the first console that you guys purchased with your own money?
PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation 4.
Was it really?
Yeah. I
think-
got it just so I could play Destiny 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
Xbox was the first one I got with my own money.
I remember it was my birthday. I think hey, let go. Damn cat. I think it was the PS3 because it was the first white one, right? I remember it was my birthday and I felt really lucky. So I went to the casino and I put like $2 in the penny slot. And
No way.
Yeah, and I won like 300 free rows.
Uh-huh.
So it just kept going and going and going, right? And I walked away with like $400.
What?
I left and right up the street was a mall and I bought my PlayStation 4. I
Wow.
was like, I'm going and I'm buying a PlayStation 4 right now with the money I won.
Is that when you got the Bloodborne or no?
No, it wasn't that day, but it was
Somewhere close.
no.
Oh.
I've had the play. See, I got it when like, you know, when sometimes the console comes out, it's like uber expensive, and then sometimes it kind of like dips in price.
Oh
as
yeah,
the
that's
years go
right.
on.
Yeah.
It was like It was like when it had first come
Like
out,
a
and it was
greatest hit
uber
type thing.
expensive. Yeah, and it was the white. It was the God of War one.
That's pretty cool that you won. It was fate.
Yeah, it was the God of War PlayStation 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Was it? 'Cause
What was the while you're searching that, what was the first exclusive game that basically kind of defined
yeah, 'cause it
your
was-
identity?
Yeah, because so the PlayStation 3 was originally released in black.
Oh.
And then I had a white one because it was the God of War.
Okay. Well,
I think Until Dawn.
Until Dawn, really?
Yeah.
Dang,
I
that's like a
love-
newer game.
I love Wendigos.
So that game defined you?
I think everybody
Well,
knows my
okay.
answer.
Is that
It might not have-
exclusive to Xbox?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
It might not have defined me, but
No,
I
God-
don't know if...
That's a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, PlayStation.
Not
sorry.
Xbox.
I don't know if... what do you call it? BioShock? Is that exclusive to Xbox?
I don't know.
Because if
think-
it is, then that would be my pick, but I'm
Hold
not
on.
sure if it is.
I need
think it's
fact
not.
check. Fact check that, please.
Yeah.
BioShock.
It might be. I don't think anybody's played it on PlayStation.
I don't want to just keep saying Halo is my answer.
Yeah, that's not fair. Because Halo was amazing when it first came out. Was it exclusive to that? What was your first exclusive?
It is an exclusive Xbox.
Wow.
PC, Mac, and Xbox.
Oh, because Microsoft.
BioShock.
Nice.
BioShock is so good, man.
It is.
BioShock
I was actually. I've been watching the gameplay on YouTube at night before we go to bed.
I heard there's a new BioShock in the works. Not sure when that's coming out, though.
Babe, what was the first exclusive that defined your gaming?
We all know this.
Can you let the world know?
Bloodborne.
What a
Bloodborne.
silly question.
I know.
What about yours?
Honestly, PlayStation, Final Fantasy VII.
You can't use Final Fantasy as your answer for everything.
Well, I use Bloodborne for all my answers, so
You only play a very select few games, so
that's true.
you play a lot of games.
But I mean, Final Fantasy, just as a whole.
This is Blacklabel.
All Final
PC
Fantasies
Master
are
Race.
PlayStation exclusives.
No, Nintendo had.
Oh, Nintendo has like
Final
1
Fa-
through something.
Yeah, Nintendo was a thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we're gonna jump into controllers real quick before we get into the other ones. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We were just talking about it. So it's not just the plastic or buttons. Obviously it's the way you connect. I don't know. My hands feel better around the Xbox controller.
'Cause you got big old hands.
Anyways, I want to talk about some of these things. So DualSense obviously changed the game. With the immersion, with the whole moving and the vibration, the triggers, offsetting resistance when pulling or whatever the stuff it does, especially when in that Until Dawn game type stuff. So is DualSense immersion a legit gameplay enhancement? Or do you guys think it's more of a gimmick?
No, I definitely think it's an enhancement. If you look at all the Dark Anthology games, they incorporate it very well.
Yeah.
Like you don't move, or like you... because if you move your controller, you move in the game, and then you're done for.
Doesn't it pick up
right?
the sound in it too, or something?
I don't
No.
think it picks
Not
up
those
sound.
games.
Yeah, not in those games. But then, what's the other one with the breathing, too?
Yeah,
It uses
there's
the
a lot
pad
like
in the
that.
middle, like the pad in the middle.
Yeah.
Like this pad, right? It uses it to like breathe or move.
Yeah,
or
that's what I
something.
meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or like if you move the control, like in Until Dawn, if you move the controller at all, like left or right, up and down, that's you moving. I think the controller, that PlayStation 5 wins in controller.
Gotcha. You think that, yeah? You
Yeah.
think
I do think the controller is it's a sleeker design.
Yep.
I
It's
do
not as
like the
bulky.
DualSense, but I feel like the DualSense was made to adjust for games like Until Dawn. I don't think it was just like something that they just randomly were like, oh, this would be a great idea. It's specifically for those games.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what other games use that function.
Right. But other games do use the light function. Like
Yeah.
this blue will turn different colors.
Yeah, it does.
It's not a deep immersion, but it's at least a little tiny touch of it.
I do think it feels nicer in my hands too.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Well,
And if you look in the back, the back is the symbols.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
counterpoints.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So Xbox, in my opinion, didn't just reinvent it. It redefined controllers. They added textures like grips to them before the PlayStation. A better, what do they call that? The D-pad? A better D-pad. You were able to hook it up to PC right away. Xbox was first, though, before PlayStation. You were able to do
Yeah,
Xbox.
Xbox was like, what do you call it? I don't know what the term is, but you can like
They
use
were
PC for it.
Yeah, they had the connectivity because it's Windows before PlayStation. And another point, and I understand the whole your guys' immersion with the PlayStation, but Xbox controllers have batteries, which you could just take out and boom.
Yeah.
PlayStation,
it's
you
so
have to. Yeah,
annoying.
PlayStation, you have to charge it.
I hate that.
Yeah, and Xbox, you don't. You could just bam.
And it's
new
like
batteries.
once the charger input like stops working, you have to buy a whole new controller, and it makes me so mad.
So, do you guys explain to me why or which one feels better in your hand?
The PlayStation feels better for me.
Is it because you just have smaller hands?
It's probably just because I have smaller hands.
I do like the offset of the joysticks on Xbox controllers, though. I like that function. I don't really like the joysticks like right next to each other. Kind of bothers me, but it's just so bulky.
Yeah, it's too bulky, and I do think that the rumble in the PlayStation is a lot smoother than the one in the Xbox. Like I remember playing with the Xbox controller, and the rumble didn't feel smooth. Like I don't know how to explain it.
No, I get what you're saying.
It didn't feel as smooth.
I always turn rumble off on my controller.
I like my
every
rumble
game.
on.
I
do like it on.
I don't like it.
I
Like
like
if
it
I get
on.
shot, I don't want to feel it in my hands. Like I'm.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I do
like
like
the rumble.
Is it the? I just think that the buttons also on the Xbox controller are kind of like farther out for
Yeah.
me, so my hand kind of has to spread out more.
Yeah,
Whereas
it's big.
PlayStation- Yeah,
Like it's
PlayStation,
big for small hands to
over
where
here.
like you have to really spread your hands out to reach all the buttons.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, if exclusives were like a big thing, let's talk about the online, where in 2002 Xbox Live launched. And
I gotta delentitize. I can't sit here. Look
well,
at
you
how
have
much-
to.
look
Yeah.
how much hair
Yeah.
is
I'm
on
sorry.
me.
You have to sit here for right now.
Az went and got her drink.
Yeah. That
Okay,
makes
okay,
sense.
go. And then me and Az will talk. In 2002, Xbox Live launched, and suddenly multiplaying was like, it was amazing. It wasn't couch only anymore type stuff. And then during that time, a PlayStation Network, they offered free online, but early on it wasn't ready. It wasn't good at the time. So Xbox Live introduced paid subscriptions, and gamers actually liked it. Xbox Live introduced friends lists, voice chat, gamer tags, totally changing how gamers connected. PlayStation Network stumbled early, and in 2011, PSN hacked the PSN hack. I don't know if you guys recall this. It was
Oh, yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
It was like
You can't.
it was you
I
can.
also don't like that PSN. They block a lot of countries from playing specific games.
They do.
I don't know
Well,
if
that's the
I don't know if
country's
Xbox
prerogative.
does. I don't.
But it's still console wars, babe.
Right, it's console wars.
Xbox
but
didn't have
you
no big
to
hack.
Listen.
No, you could. These are all like things that are part of the console wars. 2011 PlayStation
Anything
hack.
can get hacked.
But PlayStation did, and PlayStation was huge, and it shattered. It was a big deal. It shattered a lot of trust.
Yeah.
It was 77 million accounts were compromised, and PlayStation Network was down for 23 days after that.
Yes, I know.
Okay, but I'm letting
Not
I'm letting
saying
the
I
that
let
it
you know,
couldn't
too.
happen
letting the
to
listeners knows
Xbox.
as well.
I know, but this goes for me goes more into like personal like type feelings, right? Anything can
Yeah.
get hacked.
Yeah.
Freaking USAA got hacked,
But
and that's a fucking bank.
But your whole concept is
my whole concept is based
Is
off
game-
of facts.
this is facts, babe. I'm not
She
I'm not
said
trying
hers
to
is more the hardware.
yeah, more the
Right,
hardware,
the
but I'm
hardware.
talking about if you talk about gaming and console wars. This
This is
isn't
why
me
I didn't want to do this episode because you're not letting me speak.
Okay, go.
Like, if you would let me speak and let me get a word in,
Okay.
first of all, I do think like the hack shouldn't play any part of it, right? It's down to the nitty gritty of what both can deliver. In this area, I do think Xbox is better with online. They have more subscriptions. They were first. The only thing PlayStation had was they offered it for free at first, and that it turned to you had to pay. Before Microsoft Game Pass, you always had to pay.
Look, I'm not pulling any punches. I'm bringing both. Xbox has some issues too, and I'm talking about them now. So don't be thinking I'm just banging
I
on
can't wait to
PlayStation.
hear what
It's
Xbox has
it's just
to-
a real thing though. Like when I remember when that happened, I was pissed because I made a PlayStation account and I was like, what the hell? Like it was crazy. But again, online communities fueled the console wars, and it was a lot of toxicity, especially during Xbox. How like Xbox players, they used to brag and what was better in party chat and like matchmaking, how it was better. But PlayStation always bragged about how it was free multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think PlayStation focused on more their console, while Xbox
Focused
focused
on
more
the
on
community,
like
the
community.
people.
But then when
Yeah.
you think about it now, PlayStation is played wider in the country, like in the world, than Xbox.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
I mean, that's how it's always been.
Yeah.
I feel like PlayStation's just bigger in the world compared to Xbox.
Final Fantasy set them up for
Yeah.
success.
Success. I mean, Nintendo too, because like Nintendo's
Yeah.
Japanese. But first online, what was the first online game that you guys ever played? Like a co-op online video game. You guys remember this? Please don't say Halo.
Mine is Apex.
Is it really, babe?
Yeah, I'm more of an RPG player. I'm not a
gosh.
multiplayer person. I like to just play by myself.
I feel special right now. That was the first game you played with me.
Yeah.
It was an online game.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't. I may have grown up in the era of technology, but I did not get technology right off the bat when I was younger. We were very poor. So my first online co-op thing was, what do you call it? With the little animals? New Horizon? What's it
Animal
called?
Crossing.
Animal Crossing. That's the first one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say Halo, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So let's talk about some Xbox issues. All right.
Wait, does Xbox still have subscriptions, or is it all Game Pass now?
No, it's subscriptions too.
No,
It
it's
does
free.
the live subscriptions?
No, it's free.
No?
It's free
Oh.
now. You just pay for
It's
the
just
Game Pass.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Xbox subscription's free. You don't have to sign up for anything. You just make an account and boom, it's in it. But like if you want to play their games for free, it's a game. But we'll get into that.
Mm-hmm.
So
But no, I remember when I first got my Xbox, I would go and buy like a 3-month card for.
yeah, it's not
maybe
like
it's
that.
Changed.
It's not Xbox Live Gold no more and stuff. It's just Game Pass.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mm.
So Xbox, they had the Ring of Death.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Ring of Death was like a hardware failure, and it was really big. And they said estimated up to 54% of early Xbox 360s failed due to overheating and poor, what is it, soldering?
Soldering.
Thank you.
L is silent.
L is silent?
Yeah, so like
soldering.
spelled
Soldering.
S-O-L-D, but
It's S-O-D.
No, it's S-O-L-D.
Soldering.
Yeah, but it said soldering.
Gotcha. Microsoft spent over $1 billion repairing the damage, an unheard move. The 360 still, with that disaster, dominated U.S. though, but that was like during the time of like Xbox Gold Live memberships, which exploded for some reason. I never liked that idea of paying for.
Because you had to have a membership to play.
Yeah, to play. Yeah,
Like you had to.
I never liked that idea. In my opinion, I thought that was stupid.
Yeah, you got to like pay for the game and then pay for to play it. Your
Yeah.
membership.
So while Xbox was busy melting, Sony had their own problem about to happen, which was a pretty expensive price tag, which was about almost $600, and it was the PlayStation 3. The PlayStation 3. It was a rough road for the PlayStation 3. It was bad. It was $600 in 2006. Sony walked into the E3 stage, said, "Yo, we're dropping the PlayStation 3. It's going to be $600." And everybody was like, "What the fuck do you mean $600?" And you had to think $600 back then in 2006. That's a crazy amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
So, PlayStation 3's high price made gamers really furious. There was a lot of memes and fans trolled PlayStation about a $600 like price tag. Developers struggled with PlayStation 3 complex architecture. So third-party games such as Skyrim and I guess is like Elder. What is it called? Skyrim.
Elden
Skyrim.
Elder Scrolls.
Scrolls. Yeah. They really ran bad and poorly on PlayStation 3 for some reason. Yeah, I don't. It was because of the way I guess it ran compared to how the game was developed. But PlayStation 3 had a redemption arc. They had exclusives, which basically saved them in that year, which was Uncharted, Last of Us, God of War 3. And that pretty much set up their dominance, in my opinion, when it comes to exclusives.
They have great titles.
They have a really good exclusives.
It's amazing. They have such good developing teams.
But that brings me to a question, and I think I'm going to know the answer, but would you guys ever pay $600 for a new console today?
I did. PlayStation 5.
Boy,
Was it
I got
600?
the PS4 still. I am not upgrading. It still works.
Man, I know
How
that.
much was the PlayStation 5 when it first came out? It was $600.
Yeah, it was 600.
It was
Damn.
600.
It
The
was
same
like
as the
500
3.
for the digital version.
I see.
Yeah, and 6 for the
Yeah.
The Switch is coming out now, and it's like $600, and I don't
Yeah.
see why anybody would buy that.
Well, the Switch is a whole different category, right? I
Yeah,
think to me, the Switch as a console is by far beneath Xbox. and
By
PlayStation.
far beneath.
It's very like rudimentary. I think it's more catered towards children.
Yes, it is.
honestly.
It's more catered to
No offense to
children
adults
and
who play
like
it.
casual gamers. And
I got the Switch, so
you know, it's not. It's
It's just crazy that it's going to be $600 to me because it
Yes.
doesn't have any insane games.
It doesn't.
Zelda, their graphics. Look, I love Zelda. Zelda Link to Pass, amazing.
old school Zelda. is
Yeah,
good.
like, I'm not
New
bashing
school
on-
is,
But
I don't
that
wanna
game,
build a fucking
that game does not.
anything in
yeah,
Zelda.
I'm not building
wanna build
shit. It's
anything in Zelda.
like it's Fortnite,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not trying to bash on it. This isn't Nintendo. Get out of here. You're not even a part of this
Yeah.
conversation.
Bye,
Nintendo is what was I trying to say? Nintendo can't compete in the ranks of esports. Esports
This
is
is
like
true.
Xbox, PlayStation, PC.
Yeah.
I want Stardew to be an esport.
How fast can you get your
Yeah.
up and coming?
How fast can you 100% it before
Mm-hmm.
year 2?
Yeah. So I want to talk about fanboys, okay, where people take shit serious. So by the late 2000s, it wasn't Microsoft and Sony battling out. It was actually gamers, and they weren't just picking consoles; they were picking sides like a fucking sports team. It was insane. Console identity became personal. I think it's still personal nowadays too.
You feed into it all the time.
No,
So you're a fanboy too.
We can't help
No,
it
no, no, no,
sometimes.
no.
Yes, you are.
Look, I'm just doing my due diligence right now. Okay,
No.
YouTubers like Angry Video Gamer Nerd and an early gaming forum exploded the whole console loyalty wars. Fan-made content fueled competition. Early YouTube was flooded with parody videos like why Xbox rules or why PlayStation was for life. Companies started playing into the whole fan loyalty. PlayStation's 2009. It only does everything. Ads poked fun at Xbox's weakness. So it was like a yeah, we know we're better than you. We know, like stuff like that. Were you guys ever caught up in the legit war flame
No.
of
Absolutely
online?
not.
No,
No.
I think it was just guys.
I think so.
Yeah,
Those
Yeah.
guys, it's probably from people back in the day of like the
LAN parties. Yep, that's exactly what it is.
That's
Yeah.
definitely where that mentality comes from. Because nowadays, I don't think nothing like that exists anymore, except for in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to say this. I am a PlayStation. And if we get into like this type of conversation, I'm going to say, hey, this is why I think PlayStation's better. But at the end of the day, I really don't care what you play.
yeah.
Like, go ahead. You like Xbox?
No,
Okay,
yeah,
whatever. Like,
yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and shove it down your throat and say, blah, 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 blah. You know,
Yeah, we're
whatever.
not bashing on anybody.
Yeah.
That's why games have cross capabilities now.
Yep.
Cross-platform
Yep.
capabilities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone can play their respective console.
Yeah.
So before we give PlayStation their flowers and talk about how great their moments were, we're going to talk about Xbox moments. And we're going to talk about 5 top moments that just define generations of gamers. And this goes for PlayStation when I bring up PlayStation stuff. So, Halo 2's online multiplayer. I remember playing Halo 2. That shit was absolutely insane. The ranked midnight launches, being in parties talking trash. It was honestly probably the peak online multiplayer gameplay. Gears of War. I don't know if you guys ever played Gears of War. I think that's an Xbox exclusive. I'm not 100% sure, but I know Gears of War at that time was insane with the whole chainsaw murdering people. That made people go crazy at E3. Another exclusive for Xbox though that we did not mention, Mass Effect. Mass Effect was insane.
Mass Effect is a very big franchise.
Yeah, and it was a Xbox only, huge RPG thing. It was insane. Xbox Live had like an arcade launch. That was okay. And then Xbox came out with the Elite controller. In my opinion, I still don't like the Elite controllers.
I think
but
I remember you not liking it.
a lot of people like them. I mean, I just prefer the regular one. But yeah,
Is Fable Xbox exclusive?
it
Yes.
is. It is.
I do love a good Fable game.
Yeah, and the new one's I think the new one got pushed back again.
I
But
think so.
I would ask you guys Xbox questions, but
Ask him.
well, Geisha doesn't know. But what do you think? Which Xbox moment hit you most? It's probably like a Halo or what is that other game called? They used to always bring up when we talked.
I don't know.
What's the game, babe, called?
don't know.
Amalar.
Oh,
Kingdom of Amalur.
Yeah,
Kingdom of Amalur.
that's a good game.
Is that an Xbox exclusive?
I think so. No,
Yeah.
it's on. You can get it on PlayStation too.
Yeah,
Okay.
No, it's
not.
not.
All right. Well, I'm gonna talk about
Highly recommend it.
I'm gonna talk
ET
about-
Dubs.
some PlayStation moments now, guys. Since I couldn't ask you guys any really Xbox questions, but and you could jump in too, Geisha, if you have any top 5 PlayStation moments, since you're a big Sony person. So Final Fantasy X brought cinematics to RPGs in PlayStation 2, which was amazing. They had fully voiced cutscenes, actually insane storytelling, and it was like a massive leap in gaming. I honestly think that Sony PlayStation redefined RPG storytelling. In my opinion, PlayStation is probably the best when it comes to RPGs, or they evolved RPGs.
They just have really good teams.
They do. Metal Gear Solid, that franchise is actually insane. The whole complex jungle camouflage shooting survival mechanics was insane. Uncharted 2 was actually good. The train sequence was amazing. It was kind of like a real-time QTE type thing. Bloodborne.
Bloodborne's not even a big one. I would say God of War first.
No, but I have God of War, but I think Bloodborne, it's just the order.
Yeah.
Bloodborne's cosmic horror, it brought the whole gothic aspect. It was a masterpiece. Even when I first never heard of it and I watched it, and that was like a couple years ago, right, Beb?
Mm-hmm.
And I never heard of it, and I was like amazed about that game, or at that game, even though it was old. I was like, wow, this game is amazing. God of War 3's massive boss battles kind of blew up, fighting Kronos and Poseidon, and just like the way it happened was unbelievable. Now I could ask you guys this one. Which PlayStation exclusive shook you the most?
See, again, this is all like my thought process, right? Like how I feel about things. One thing I want to say about the PlayStation exclusive, you have the PlayStation exclusive game itself, and then you have the PlayStation, and then you have the PlayStation controller, right? All of them create this deep sort of immersion right down to your controller. And this is why I think PlayStation wins in immersion and exclusive, because when all three of them work well together, they work incredibly well together. And I'm like, this isn't a personal opinion. This is fact. God of War, not God of War 3, but the God of War in 2013, it did not have any load screen. It played nonstop continuously like a movie. And that is why I think PlayStation wins in exclusive games, because when all three components, game, console, controller, are seamless together.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to fight that. There's really a few exclusives at Xbox. Like there's Fable, but I don't replay Fable like people replay Bloodborne or people replay God of War. I mean, maybe if the new Fable comes out, it would be a different story. But I think PlayStation wins when it comes to exclusives.
PlayStation has very good storytelling games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
And I will say that they may not have loading screens, but there's points in the game where you can obviously tell it's
Right.
loading up
Right.
this area.
Right.
But it
Yeah.
is the stories are very good.
Yes.
I do enjoy them. I think Xbox has really good
Multiplayer, co-op.
yeah, like boy games, like racing, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
First person. Yeah.
Not good fun storytelling games.
Yes, I agree. I think PlayStation wins in not first person, RPGs, storytelling, immersion, but Xbox definitely wins in like them first person shooters, go get 'ems.
Yeah. I mean,
type of gaming.
Yeah. Well, Xbox also lets
and
you
co-op
play
gaming.
old games.
Yeah.
PlayStation doesn't. You have to have like every generation to play.
So
specific
the
games.
first console that wasn't backwards compatible was the 5. The 4 is backwards compatible, the 3, the 2, all of them, except the 5.
Yeah, remember I said they had issues playing the older one on PlayStation 3.
That's the only one. But 4 could play them.
4 could play 3.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were all backwards compatible,
I wonder
except
if 4
the
can
5.
play them better now because it's a better like software system.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe they're better on a 4.
But I want to talk about marketing, in which I think PlayStation wins, but I will talk about it. So Sony had, again, I mentioned earlier, live in your world, play in ours. It was kind of awesome because they talked about how like the storytelling, escape, emotional stuff like that. They sold a better lifestyle than I thought Xbox did. Xbox had the Jump In campaign, which focused more so on multiplayer community and bringing players together. But in 2013 at E3, Sony destroyed Xbox Live, in my opinion. The whole how to share your games on PlayStation 4, video mocking Xbox's DRM. So I think Sony at that point kind of mic dropped on them. Do you guys remember? I don't know if you guys remember any ads. The only ads I remember are like Nintendo ads.
Yeah.
You guys, because they showed the Paul Rudd one when they remade the Paul Rudd one. In your guys' opinion, which brand do you think marketed better overall, Xbox or PlayStation? I can't even recall any Xbox ads compared to PlayStation.
I don't remember any ads, to be honest.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
The only thing I can say about marketing is I think... So Microsoft, right? Microsoft makes computers. I'm trying to think. Microsoft is just the software in a computer, right? And then they have the Xbox. Does Microsoft make anything else? Like hardware wise?
I mean, Microsoft is like computers.
The software. It's the software in the computer. They don't make a computer themselves, right? So I'm trying to say like Microsoft makes... The only hardware it makes is the Xbox, right?
Mm-hmm.
While
so, yeah.
Sony hardware
how you
makes
talk about like
TVs,
headphones.
They used to make computers. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I have a Sony laptop, and it was like, it's still kicking to this day.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
They stopped making laptops, but they used to make laptops.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Microsoft, they don't really make any
They don't
other
really make-
peripheral type stuff.
Yeah, they don't really make any sort of hardware besides Xbox. When Sony is this huge brand that makes so much more
I don't
different
like
type of
this.
things.
TVs.
I don't like this. This
Well,
is turning me
TVs,
against
right?
Xbox right
Well,
now.
then would you say that they have an unfair advantage because Sony does dip into so many different
That's what I'm saying.
ways in like the entertainment industries? Because like they have movie rights, which is why
Exactly.
they make a
That's
lot of
true.
Marvel games.
Exactly.
So it's like Microsoft might have a disadvantage in content, but I think they make up for it in hardware.
Right. Like Xbox's hardware is beefier
Yeah.
than the PlayStation's.
Yeah. Like
right?
barely.
Yeah.
Right. Barely, yes. Barely beefier. But Sony has become very good at making TVs. They used to make computers, like marketing rights, movie rights. They have this huger kind of company, right?
Yeah.
So I do think Xbox is at a disadvantage, but also that I think that they're kind of at an advantage as well because they probably have a whole team that can make the Xbox not a lot, like slightly beefier.
But Microsoft, they're computers like PC, so they dabble in stuff like that.
They're the software though. They do not make the computer is what I'm saying.
Like the
like the
Like you
internals.
have,
Gotcha.
yes,
Oh, okay. Okay.
Your computer is a
isn't
cyber power
Gotcha.
computer, but it runs Microsoft.
Gotcha.
They don't make anything. They don't have a Microsoft computer that runs Microsoft.
Okay.
Get what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about some disaster launches. Microsoft had a really bad disaster launch. The whole always online, like back in the day, you had to have Xbox Live. like the gold passes, and it kind of alienated players who just wanted to play solo. So you couldn't play offline games without an internet connection.
Yeah.
So that was kind of stupid. I recall that. I remember every time I had to play like a game, I had to make my mom and dad get internet. So that was kind of stupid.
Yeah.
They did have the Connect launch, which forced you to buy the bundle. You had to buy a $500 bundle, Xbox One, with the motion tracking Connect, which was dumb because nobody used the Connect.
Yeah.
Nobody used the Connect.
And if I remember,
Ghost Hunters use Connects.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, it was very buggy.
Yeah, I mean that's why
It
the
was
Ghost
super
Hunters
buggy.
use it. Ghost Hunters be looking with the. Did you ever notice that? You ever knew that they use the Connect as a ghost
As a
hunting?
motion.
Yeah, as a motion sensing device. Ghost Hunters. I mean, I guess it's being used still to this
That's
day
pretty
now.
funny then.
And Sony had a savage attack during this time. They undercutted the Xbox by $100 and kind of roasted the whole how to share thing with them. So 2013 Xbox just kind of fucking just shit the bed
Right.
on that one.
Yeah. And I will say, you only need the PlayStation Network account to play online games.
Yeah.
You do not need it to play solo games. You do
Yeah.
not need it to play any game. So that's I think a aspect that I think PlayStation should hold on to is that you only need the membership to play online co-op games. I don't need it to play like Hogwarts. I don't need it to play like any of my solo games. I correct me if I'm wrong, but like you had just said, I think Xbox, no matter what, you need that subscription to play.
No, not anymore.
Not
No?
anymore.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah.
They have the Game
Well, that's
Pass
good.
now.
Like the only different, I think nowadays, because not many people buy hard like CDs. Like, I mean, so both consoles need internet to download the game, but you
Right.
don't need the internet to play games and stuff nowadays.
No, I'm not saying the internet. You need the membership
No, you don't need the membership.
or the Game Pass.
You only need the Game Pass if you want to play certain games, because you could buy a game and just play for free. I mean, not play for free, but you could just buy a game and play it. But like with the Game Pass, you only pay like $1 for like the first 2 weeks, and after that it's like $10 a month. But you could play every game.
Yeah, it gives you access to their whole library.
Yeah, which is insane.
Right. I don't think I'm. But do you only need the Game Pass to have access to that library?
Yes.
And if I go and I buy a disc and I put it in my Xbox, I can still play that
Yes.
disc.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
That's what I was asking.
Gotcha.
Game Pass not required.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I was getting to. Like, is it required to play any game?
No. And then okay, so here's some PlayStation missteps. Geisha said I was biased for bringing this up, but I'm gonna bring up the PlayStation hack again. The whole 77 million accounts compromised in 2011 kind of made everybody
My
think
account
that
wasn't compromised.
it wasn't.
No.
That's good.
Yeah, but everybody was kind of shunned. They're like, I don't trust PlayStation anymore. I mean, that was 2011. That's 14 years ago. Damn, we're old. 14 years ago. I know PlayStation had an issue with the PS5 shortages because they had all the scalping going on too. And I recall a certain big YouTuber talking about who doesn't have a PlayStation 5, blah, blah, blah. You remember this guy?
I know who you're talking
Yeah.
Man, I don't have money for PlayStation 5.
But they had like PlayStation 5 shortages. So it's like, how do you expect everybody to get it when there's a shortage?
about. Right, but I don't think necessarily. I don't know if I'm being biased or not, but I think if from a marketing standpoint, if I knew PlayStation, I mean, if I knew America was primarily Xbox, like, country, I wouldn't push out billions of PlayStations. I would probably only make a few at a time.
I'm sure they get money from it. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
no, I get what you're saying, but I mean,
From a marketing and business standpoint, I wouldn't overship PlayStations to a field that
are you
is
trying to like oversaturate stuff type thing? Is that what you're saying? You don't want to like oversaturate the U.S. with Sony?
Yeah, no. You said that America is mainly Xbox, right?
Yes.
And if Sony knows that, like, okay, 6 out of 10 people in America have Xboxes, I'm not going to ship an abundant amount of my product to America where it's not the dominant console.
No, I think
get
the
what I'm saying?
shortage was in the world, though. Like the whole world
Oh.
entirely. Yeah, not just America.
I only remember that it was really hard to get it.
No,
here.
it was everywhere.
Oh,
There was
I
a
see.
shortage everywhere.
Well, because there was the whole pre-order debacle.
Yeah. Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
I didn't pre-order mine. I just waited until it launched, and then
I always wait
I
like a
think
couple
Amazon
months after.
Yeah, it was like a couple months afterwards.
Are there games that you can only play on the PlayStation 5 and you can't play them on the other generations?
Probably the God of Wars. There's
Probably.
no way.
Are there games you can't play
Well,
that you can only play on the Xbox, the new one, and not on the previous generations?
Yeah,
Probably,
like
yeah.
you can backwards, right? But you
But
can't
you can't go forward. Yeah, and all
you can't
consoles.
play a 5 on a 4.
Yeah, you can't play you can't play.
And that's on everything.
you
Like
can't
the
play
Xbox
a Xbox
too.
360 game on. I mean, you can't play one of these on an old Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
I
can
guess that makes
backwards
sense. I don't know why I
compatible,
asked
but
that
you can't
question.
Your
forward.
Yes, yes.
My
The
brain didn't
technology
brain.
does not follow.
My
Yeah.
brain wasn't braining. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was a silly
So
question.
backwards compatible only.
Yes.
Not forward.
Oh, that was silly.
And then
It's been a long day. We normally do this in the morning.
Yeah. And so PlayStation had a rocky start with the whole streaming lag, bad library selection, and high prices compared to the Game Pass. Do you guys think any of I mentioned made you upset about PlayStation? Anything make
No.
you feel wrong about it? Okay, whatever. We're moving on.
Just that they got hacked. I mean, I would be more worried that my bank got freaking hacked.
I mean, that's still your information, though. Like everything on that account, the credit cards that are on the account, your name, your address, everything's
Yeah.
on that account. So it's like basically the same thing.
Yeah, maybe it's because I wasn't affected.
Yeah.
but I feel like shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
People get hacked all the time. USAA got freaking hacked. Bank of
at-
America got hacked.
Look, we're talking about games.
Just saying.
Talking about games.
Just saying.
All right. Game Pass Xbox's secret weapon. Basically a mini Netflix for Xbox. The Game Pass revolutionized access to games. Still is. You get exclusives, a bunch of back catalogs, indie games, all for $10 a month, which is insane. Sony struggled to respond for that. They had the PS Plus Extra Premium launched way later, but still lacks day one first-party titles. It shifted how players think about ownership. Instead of buying games, players now, I don't know. The way I look at it now is like the Xbox is basically Netflix. Like you have access to a bunch of games. So that's how I see it as.
Does the Xbox have day one games?
Yes. And like Avowed was a day one game. It was on there. The Expedition 33 is on there. That's how I'm playing that. Oblivion Remake's on there. It kind of shifted how players think about ownership and stuff.
Yeah. Sony's not day one.
Yeah.
They have their exclusives and hits.
Yeah.
Like the big
I thought the
titles
greatest
from
hits
history.
the greatest hits was kind of cool back then.
Yeah, they have
like
all the greatest hits on it.
The little side part, and it was like greatest hits. Yeah, that was cool. So the current era now, PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Series X and S. PlayStation 5 leads better in exclusives so far, by far.
Yep.
Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy, Demon Souls Remake,
God of War.
God of War. Like,
even Dark Horizon, Zero
Dawn.
Zero Dawn.
Is that PlayStation?
Yeah.
Yeah. PlayStation just has better exclusives.
Mm-hmm.
No matter, in my opinion. Xbox has what do they have? They have like Bethesda, Activision, Blizzard.
Yeah, but Bethesda's
Come on,
not great.
they
right
have
now.
them.
I
They
feel
have
like
them.
They're kind of going down.
They're going
though.
down. Bethesda's
Yeah.
going down, unfortunately.
I mean, it
so
is what it
what?
is.
Blizzard Gaming too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Blizzard is also going down.
Yeah.
Sorry guys. Sorry Bethesda and Blizzard, but y'all need a.
I mean, Blizzard's been going down
Yeah,
for a
it's
long
been a
time.
while.
you need a revamp.
Didn't they resell to EA or some? I forgot what they did.
If they resell
not
to
sure.
EA, then it's lost.
I think they
It's
did.
gone forever.
No, it's Activision. But I think Blizzard sold to Activision, so it's active. Yeah, Activision Blizzard.
Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with EA. I think EA has a lot of money and a lot of potential to be great, but they keep wasting their money on stupid stuff.
No,
think everyone
I fucking
does.
hate EA.
They also do like
Microtransactions.
Yeah, and a lot of
EA is
micro.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
EA is
Yeah.
like micro this, micro that.
They just like eat your money that
Yeah,
way.
it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Not very fun game wise.
I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of games. Oh, we're getting off topic right now. We're getting
Off
off the
topic.
topic right now. cloud gaming versus PC, or cloud gaming and crossplay, PC crossplay is kind of changing the war. Like Xbox, I think, is leading in that sense. Like PlayStation has better exclusives, but Xbox, if you have the Game Pass, you could download majority of those games on your PC.
Yeah, because it's Microsoft.
Yeah, then that's part of their. It is what it is.
Sony gets
TVs,
all of this.
headphones, and stuff.
Microsoft gets just PCs.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
So
It's their only way to compete.
I will ask this question. Are you guys more excited for PlayStation 5 exclusives or more excited for Xbox? Like, when you think about it, not just because you own it, Xbox, like, more catalog, like, more games to play.
I would do more catalog.
I would do exclusives. Like I said, for me, I am at heart a story gamer, right? I want to be immersed in the story. I love Final Fantasy 15 because of the story. I want to know the story and the immersion of it, and that's why PlayStation 5 is it for me, because like I said, their immersion and the seamlessness of when everything comes together perfectly, and it's done very, very well.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a Xbox exclusive where the storytelling is like just crisp and on par and everything is seamless as Sony.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd like Avowed, and a lot of people didn't like that. I like a lot of games. But I have a question, real quick. Can you play PlayStation games on your PC?
No,
No, you
we
can't?
already said that.
They don't have like a Game Pass type thing where you could like play on PC.
No, because Xbox is Microsoft and Microsoft.
My brain's not braining because like cloud gaming in general. I thought because there's tons of other systems. I mean, like
I think PlayStation's not like
Not like that?
They,
Okay.
they
No.
haven't integrated that into their
okay.
No.
Well, I mean,
system.
I do like PlayStation.
They have the phone one where you can play it off your phone and put the attachments. You know,
I
like
will
the
say the
controller.
PSP was the greatest handheld game created by PlayStation.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
The PSP was really
It's
good.
like
They should
I still
definitely
have
make
one.
What was it?
something
Was it called the
of
Sega Gear or something? Do you remember that? You don't
No.
remember
Not my
that?
time period.
No.
Come on, dude.
No.
That shit was dope.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. I got a couple.
I think Nintendo dominates handheld.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
Game Boy, Pokemon. Like, come on, let's be real, guys.
If Sony made a handheld like the PSP, but with all new technology in today's technology world, it probably would
Yeah.
blow everybody's mind.
All right. I'm not gonna lie. I do enjoy because the only time I ever get Game Pass is if there's a game that I really want to play. So I don't just have it all the time. I always cancel it. But I do like PlayStation exclusives, whether I can play it or not. I like watching people play PlayStation exclusives, but like I don't know. Yeah. But okay, rapid fire question, guys. We're pretty much down to the last two. This or that type stuff. Lose PlayStation forever or lose Xbox forever.
Xbox.
PlayStation.
I'm not going to answer because I'm asking these questions. Only play exclusives or only play indies?
Exclusives.
Indies.
So far, you guys are Xbox PlayStation. Fight Master Chief or Kratos in a 1v1?
Master
Oh,
Chief.
shit.
Master Chief.
I
I'm
don't
dying
know
to
who-
a god.
Kratos is also a god.
No, that's what she's
Yeah,
saying.
I
She'd
don't wanna die by
she
a
would
god.
rather fight Master Chief than Kratos.
Yo, Master Chief. I could get the needler.
yeah,
Master Chief is done.
yeah. Kratos would kill you.
I
Master
would-
Chief would not.
I will die by Kratos' hand. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't know much about Halo, so I can't.
Well, you
Say
could
anything.
kill Master Chief. I mean, it's not hard.
Yeah, you can't kill Kratos.
Yeah.
I mean, the man has been freaking had a thing
Okay.
through his whole abdomen
Yeah.
and still came back to life.
He'll die and he'll crawl his way
Yeah.
up through hell.
Exactly.
Only online multiplayer games or only single player games for life?
Single player.
Oh. Use a broken Xbox controller or deal with PSN outages forever.
Like how broken?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Like-
it's drifting a lot.
Broken controller.
Yeah.
I can deal with drifting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard. I hate the drift. Hate the drift.
But would you rather do PlayStation outages?
They don't have a lot of outages.
But I'm saying that's the question. Deal
How
with
outages were like every few hours?
No, it says deal with PlayStation outages forever.
Just like oh man, I would hate that though because it disrupts your game.
Yeah.
I would deal with the outages because I don't play a lot of online games and they don't need internet to play my games that I play.
Okay.
That's a good answer.
All right. Let's talk about the last segment, guys. All right, who really won? I mean, honestly,
It depends.
It's your personal opinion.
Yeah.
Whoever's listening still, it's your personal opinion. We're not here to tell you that Xbox is better or PlayStation is better or Xbox is better.
I think it depends on your gaming style, right? My gaming style is legit for the story.
Yeah.
I love the stories. I play it for the stories. And because of the storytelling, I lean for PlayStation.
Yeah.
PlayStation just delivers their stories a lot better. If you're like Blacklabel and you like the online player, shoot 'em and boot 'em type of games, Xbox is going to be better. Xbox does have a better co-op, cross-platforming gaming community.
Okay. Me personally, I think we all won. We all benefited from the war.
I also think nowadays, people, just with technology, have both consoles anyways.
Yeah.
So it's not really a war anymore.
Yeah, I think Xbox pushed PlayStation to be better, and PlayStation has pushed Xbox to be better.
Microsoft, I need you to come out with a handheld that is just as good, if not better than the PSP.
Yeah, like all the games we've got from this war, we got Bloodborne, Halo, Mass Effect, God of War, Spider-Man, the Game Pass, Last of Us, Gears of War. What else am I missing? Mass Effect. Fucking.
Remake Valkyrie Profile also.
Oh my god, that game was crazy.
I feel like I would cry buckets of tears if you remade that.
Yeah. But if you had to pick a team, guys, Team Xbox or Team PlayStation?
You already know our answer. Xbox.
I don't think our answer is going to change.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna be real for a second. I love Xbox. I don't have a PlayStation, but man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say I'm 50-50 on this because I love Xbox Online, but I like PlayStation single player games. So I will do the draw. So nobody, okay?
No winners.
No
today.
winner. What's the biggest thing you guys are excited for the future of gaming, though?
I don't know.
Better storytelling.
Yeah.
I think would be really good for all consoles.
Yeah.
I need more fantastical, supernatural, or horror-esque games, please, gaming companies.
Yeah. But
I need no more racing or sports games, please.
do you want to add anything else, babe?
I'm trying to think. I was going to say that I think both have their own following, right? Like Bloodborne itself has this huge following that wants a remake. Like you have big name streamers who want this remake, right? But I also think that Xbox has their own big following too. I'm not exactly sure what game, but because I'm not Xbox, but I think
it's more so like esports online. For
like
Xbox.
I said, I don't.
Yeah.
I think it all depends on your play style.
Yeah.
Your playing
I'm
style and
telling
stuff like
you,
that.
play BioShock Infinite, best game you'll ever play. That's
think
not true
so.
because you've played Bloodborne, but
Yeah.
I feel like
best
if you guys,
storyline.
like I have my PlayStation 4 in a box downstairs, and I think you guys need to hook it up and play Bloodborne.
Just let them borrow
Just
it.
play it because I think it's different when you watch somebody play it or you watch me play it, but when you play it yourself, you can just enjoy the beauty of it and the crispness of it. It's freaking over 10 years old and it's still so crisp.
I do need to play it.
Chris.
And it will change your mind and you will be like, damn, this is really good for PlayStation.
I'm sure there's a ton of people out there who have played Bloodborne and would agree with you.
Yeah.
We just need to connect with them.
Yeah.
Geisha needs people to talk about Bloodborne too.
I do. I need... And it's still, I mean, there's not like a crazy amount of players who play it on Twitch, right? But there are still a bunch of people who are loyal to to it.
You said Jacksepticeye loves that game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
even
loves
has tattoos and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. So again, thank you everybody for episode 50. 50.
50.
And
Made it.
it's not about if you bleed green or blue.
I don't necessarily think
Saving
PlayStation
galaxies
is
with Master
blue.
Chief, killing what's his name? Loki? Or not Loki. The little weirdo that Kratos beat up in the beginning. Little tattooed guy. I don't know.
Balder.
You know, it's
Was
the
it
games
Balder?
that we play with each other and the people and the stuff we're happy with.
That's what you say now, but you get on Apex and you're cussing somebody out.
Anyways, keep grinding those levels and finishing those side quests.
As always, this has been Co-op Chronicles with PintsizedGeisha, Blacklabel, and me, Azzilee.
Bye. PlayStation's better. Just joking. Overall, though, PC is winner.
That's
We're
what
not
I
talking
said.
about
PC Master Race.
Gather round the mic. Tales of knights and dice. Gaming worlds collide. Hobbies come alive. Azzilee and Geisha chat. Black labels where it's at. Movies and stories told, secrets to unfold. Co-op Chronicles, come and join